My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Cancerians. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5-card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 2 beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all out there for your love and support towards me. So thank you all so incredibly much. So anyway, this 5-card love reading includes where the first card represents you, the second the other person, the third the relationship, the fourth the past, the fifth the future, and then I'm going to draw a special oracle for you and then a Favole card. But let's get started with card number 1, which is you. 6 of Grails. Oh my goodness. It's like, yeah, I'm getting both, senses here. I'm getting the ones in a relationship and I'm getting the ones who are single. Now, yeah, well, for the ones who are actually this, applies to both of you, because the thing is, the 6 of Grails or 6 of Cups is all about, nostalgia and looking back at the past. Now, I'm wondering if there's any kind of divorce or breakup that took place or any kind of negativity that's taking place right now, and you're kind of looking back at the past and to say, remember those wonderful, beautiful, moments, between me and this other person, whoever it is. But the thing is, I'm just kind of guessing, this is kind of more or less, not per se, well, oh my goodness, where's that word? But anyway, I'll get to it. Remorse or something, not really remorse, but either way, it just looks like, that you're kind of looking back at the past and you're just kind of, like, or maybe, even if you're in a very harmonious, beautiful connection, maybe you're still, or yeah, maybe, this probably took place during the Valentine's human, love holiday, where you're pretty much just, reminiscing about the past and thinking, remember we went on that date, remember we did this, remember we did that, and stuff like that. So that is also what's kind of popping into my head as well. So it doesn't always have to be just, pure negativity in any way. And so, but let's see what the other person or the other card is. 9 of Skulls. Okay, so forgive my, negativity, story about that kind of stuff. You could be in a very fulfilling, fulfilling connection with this person. This person could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but there's definitely abundance, happiness. Maybe this person is very happy and stuff like that to be with you, and then, you guys probably, reminisced about the past, saying, oh yeah, remember, how we went on this courtship phase, remember we were at this tavern and stuff like that, it's very beautiful because, it's like, what I love and admire about water signs is you guys are just so caring, nurturing, loving, supportive individuals. So maybe, you made this person incredibly happy and it made you very happy in return. And for the ones who are single in this, world, either, you have your eyes on this person, who you still probably, admired from your childhood times, high school, maybe middle school, I don't know, or college or something, but that's kind of what I see here, is maybe you still have your eyes on this person. Well, we're going to have to look at the other card side of the relationship. Okay, Ace of Wands. This is more or less for the single Cancerians in this world, because the Ace of Wands is similar to the Star card. It's kind of like a wish kind of, it's kind of like a wish card of thinking, oh, I really want to be with this person. This person, this looks like a total package deal. They're very fulfilling and they're very abundant and stuff like that. Okay, whatever, works out best, I really hope, that you can be with this individual, whoever it may be, man, woman, blonde, brunette, redhead. And for the ones who are in a relationship, it's like, I still want to look at the other cards, because this is still some kind of wish fulfillment kind of card. I mean, so, but I'm going to have to see what the other cards have so I can give you a better idea. Okay, the past, you get the Prince of Schools. Okay, it's like, the Prince of Schools is like the Knight of Pentacles, so there was definitely some slow movement that took place in your past. So, yeah, and maybe, that's why you are kind of looking at the past, because, you were reminiscing about, the past, about how beautiful and slow, the whole process of love was between you and the other individual. But I'm just wondering regarding the Ace of Wands, well, what would you want to wish for in the future and stuff like that? Because when we look at the future, okay, and 9 of Knives. So actually, my senses at the beginning were right. So the thing is, what I kind of see here is, you're kind of looking back at the past in a bit of a negative situation, because the thing is, it's like, maybe you're trying to, remind yourself of why you were with this, person in the first place, or in the past, that was the prince. The Prince of Skulls and stuff like that. So maybe you were already with this person who, who also became the Nine of Pentacles and stuff like that. So maybe, it's like you're kind of, either reminding yourself why you're with this person in the first place, or you're wishing for something way better because you're worried about the future of the Nine of Swords. Okay, and the same applies for the single Cancerians out in this world. As you know, it's like you're probably, wishing on some beautiful, harmonious, long-lasting connection because you're worried about having some kind of nightmare situation, either, that you end up in a negative, connection with somebody, or you're just going to be single for the rest of your life. Okay, I get it. I really do. Because, it's like the Six of Cups is kind of nostalgia. It's like really looking back at the past and remember, oh, the past looked incredibly beautiful. Whoever this person is, maybe, this person is more or less taking advantage of you or something. And then, because, this person looked like a very stable individual, when you guys went through your courtship, phase dates, everything just looked incredibly stable because, maybe this person wanted to take their time, maybe you wanted to take their time, maybe you both wanted to take your time and stuff like that. But yet I'm kind of worried about the Nine of Swords in the future. So you'll want to have to look into that, and definitely, use your beautiful, this is a fire card, you can have fire of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius somewhere in your star chart, but I do see, that you really, will want and desire something, so hopefully, that'll be able to try to avoid, this moment for the future. Wow, intense. Let's see what Oracle has for my beautiful Cancerians. Transmission, spreading of conditions, influence, and impact. Okay. It could be a positive or a negative card, but what I kind of see here is, spreading of conditions or influence and impact. If there's anything that would have, influence this kind of, that could be influencing or impacting this moment in the future, my beloved Cancerians. The thing is okay, make sure that you try to, mitigate and curb any potential hazardous situation for the future and stuff like that. And if there was any kind of influence or impact, maybe from from your friends or family or something saying, I'm getting, negative senses from this person, man or woman, whoever, because this person, doesn't really care about you or doesn't, or, is just playing you and stuff like that. I would try to, listen to other people, but always take it with a grain of salt. The thing is, it's like, maybe some people are incredibly jealous, and maybe that's what could, turn this relationship into a Nine of Swords situation. But however, either way, it's like if there's any kind of conditions that is being spread, where, you're being, forced to have to change yourself, or you have to, go through somebody's hoops in order to make them happy, I would try to avoid that because, that's, pretty much not what relationship should be about. It should be about two people that want to grow together and just, live a long, happy life together, right? Wow, intense. And that applies to both the ones in a relationship and single ones. So let's see what Favole has for my Cancerians. Ace of Wands, the second Ace of Wands. Okay. So use this beautiful Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cross or something, just to try to, wish. Of course you can wish and stuff like that, but apply your wish into a real, life, existence by actually either talking to this person, expressing yourself and thinking, okay, I want to be with you and stuff like that. I remember how we went on this courtship phase. It was beautiful and romantic and stuff like that, but I'm not sure if I want to actually be jumping through your hoops and actually be dealing with your conditions, influences, and impacts and stuff like that. So, and this applies for the single ones and the ones in a relationship. But either way, to each their own. It's like I'm, no judgment coming from me. If you're already in a satisfied, happy connection, we'll forget about this video and stuff like that. Feel free to look at the other videos if they apply more to you and stuff like that. But that's just what I have for you. But anyway, my beloved, beautiful Cancerians, I'm going to have to leave it at this for you. But if this reading resonated, please feel free to subscribe and join me on more Vampire Journey towards the future. I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings, so I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now. But I just want to say how much I love you guys incredibly.